You just started running in April of 2023. Now you're U.S. #1, the 55. How does that feel?
It feels great. You know, my progress is finally getting somewhere, and I feel like I'm finally progressing forward. Last year, I ran okay, but like this year is just something different.
In a stunning upset at the 2025 USATF Indoor Championships, 18-year-old Penn State freshman Ajani Dwyer shocked the track world by beating veteran sprinter Ronnie Baker in the preliminary heats. The young star's victory, clocking 6.54 seconds against Baker's 6.57, sent waves through the track and field community and announced the arrival of America's newest sprint sensation. Leading up to the race, all eyes were on Ronnie Baker. He had been running incredibly fast all season, even beating Olympic champion Noah Lyles' best time of 6.52 seconds with his 6.50 second performance. Baker's track record in the 60 meters made him the clear favorite. He holds the third fastest time ever at 6.40 seconds, set at the 2018 World Indoor Championships. With his main rival, Trayvon Brommel, forced to withdraw due to health issues, many expected Baker to dominate the event and claim another victory. However, young sprinter Dwyer had different plans. The preliminary heat showed everyone just how special Dwyer is. Right from the start, the freshman sprinter shot out of the blocks like a rocket. His form looked perfect. Head steady, arms pumping smoothly, every step hitting exactly where it should. Baker running next to him couldn't catch up despite all his experience and strength. The crowd got louder with each step as they realized they were watching something amazing happen. When Dwyer crossed the finish line ahead of Baker, the arena erupted in cheers. Nobody had expected an 18-year-old to beat one of the world's best sprinters, but Dwyer made it look almost easy. Dwyer's path to this moment tells an incredible story of rapid improvement.
Has your confidence changed for the season after what you did in December?
Nah, not really. I feel like I had a goal in mind. I still got that same goal in mind. So nothing's really going to change. The same goal is going to stay in mind, then I'm not going to stop till I achieve it.
Nice.
I'm about to die today. I'm hyped.
You write your obituary?
Just months earlier, he had run his first college race at the Bison Opener at Bucknell University, where he posted a fantastic time of 6.60 seconds. This time already ranked him second fastest in Penn State's history, just behind Olympian Chikna Traore's school record. What makes this even more impressive is that Dwyer had only run the 60 meters once in high school, clocking 6.76 at the Millrose Games. In less than a year, he had improved his time by more than 0.2 of a second, a huge jump in sprint racing where improvements usually come in hundredths of a second. The championship finals brought even more drama to the story. Baker, showing why he's considered one of the world's best, came back strong to win with a time of 6.52 seconds. Dwyer finished sixth in 6.61, perhaps feeling tired from his earlier effort. But even though he didn't win the final, Dwyer had already made his mark. His preliminary heat time of 6.54 ranks as the 9th fastest ever by an American under 20 years old. For his home state of New Jersey, it's the 4th fastest time ever run by anyone from there and the quickest by a South Jersey sprinter since Olympic gold medalist Dennis Mitchell ran 6.53 back in 1994. The ripple effects of Dwyer's performance spread quickly through the track world. His time didn't just break records, it shattered expectations of what young athletes can achieve. Looking at the facility record at Bucknell University shows how special Dwyer is. The previous best time, there was 6.67 seconds, set by Toby Mukoyawo of Boston University. Dwyer didn't just break this record, he smashed it in both the trials and finals. This kind of improvement in such a short time has coaches and fans wondering just how fast this young sprinter might become. The absence of Trayvon Brommel added another interesting layer to the competition. Everyone had been excited to see Brommel and Baker race against each other for the 5th time in the 60 meters. When Brommel had to drop out after talking with his medical team, people thought the excitement might be gone from the meet. Instead, Dwyer stepped up to create an even bigger story. His performance showed that track and field always has surprises waiting to happen, and new stars can emerge when you least expect them. Baker's comeback in the finals showed his champion's heart. After losing in the preliminary heat, many athletes might have lost confidence or given up. Instead, Baker dug deep and found another level of speed. His winning time of 6.52 seconds proved he's still one of the best in the world. This kind of response to defeat shows younger athletes like Dwyer what it takes to stay at the top level of the sport. Baker's victory also earned him his first national indoor title in 8 years, making it even more special. Looking ahead, this meet might mark the beginning of an exciting new rivalry in American sprinting. Dwyer proved he can compete with the very best, even as a freshman in college. His incredible progress from high school to now suggests he's nowhere near his peak yet. Baker showed he's still a force to be reckoned with and isn't ready to step aside for the younger generation. As both athletes prepare for future meetings, fans can look forward to more exciting races between the established champion and the rising star. The impact of this race is bigger than just one competition. It inspires young athletes who dream of racing against their heroes. Dwyer proved that age doesn't matter if you have talent and confidence. His success could motivate other young sprinters to train harder and believe in themselves. Meanwhile, Baker's performance in the finals showed the importance of staying strong under pressure and learning from setbacks. Together, their efforts made this one of the most exciting indoor championships in recent years. What do you think was the biggest moment of the race? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.
I start struggling. I can try to blame that man. Have some respect, big man. And them that upset me. Them things when me hear about it, me I say, what?
The story began at Jamaica's prestigious Racers Track Club, where coach Glenn Mills transformed raw talent into Olympic medalists. Blake joined the club in 2009, following Bolt's extraordinary success at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Under Mills's guidance, Blake achieved remarkable results, including silver medals in both 100 meters and 200 meters at the London Olympics. The training environment at Racers Track Club fostered multiple champions, with Mills's expertise playing a crucial role in developing world-class sprinters. These achievements made the recent criticism even more surprising to many in the track and field community.
Gentlemen, drive, field, drive. Set. We are pick up for. That can benefit you. Yes, you pick. Not even fractionally big.
Bolt's defensive mills came with specific examples of the coach's impact. Blake is the second fastest man in the world, while Warren won a bronze at the Olympics and silver at the World Championships, Bolt said.
Blake second fastest bad than world. This man say Warren win Olympic bronze medal, world champion silver medal. Yo, the man take it from hurdles because his knee was a problem. So he has to get injured. My coach stopped it from hurdles and carry got 200 and Tony in a star. Blake come from struggling from Diego with a back problem and Tony in a star. All these athletes, Bailey Cole, Tony in a star. And then now, because you decided to now not do what you were supposed to do.
He detailed how Mills adapted training methods for each athlete, including shifting Warren Weir from hurdles to the 200 meters due to knee problems. The 8-time Olympic gold medalist highlighted Mills's ability to identify and nurture talent, transforming athletes with physical limitations into international stars. These successes made the recent criticism seem particularly ungrateful in Bolt's view. But wait, there is more. The controversy deepened when Bolt revealed specific instances of athletes not following Mills's guidance. He described how Warren Weir would skip training sessions for trips to Florida, compromising his preparation. Blake's case proved equally concerning, with Bolt noting how he often ignored Mills's injury management advice. These revelations painted a picture of athletes potentially sabotaging their own success by disregarding professional guidance. The Olympic champion's detailed account suggested that any setbacks resulted from athletes' choices rather than coaching deficiencies.
Blake second fastest bad than world. This man say Warren win Olympic bronze medal, world champion silver medal. Yo, the man take it from hurdles because his knee was a problem. So he has to get injured. My coach stopped it from hurdles and carry got 200 and Tony in a star. Blake come from struggling from Diego with a back problem and Tony in a star. All these athletes, Bailey Cole, Tony in a star. And then now, because you decided to now not do what you were supposed to do and start struggling, I can try to blame that man. Have some respect, big man. And them, that upset me. Them things, me hear about it, me I say, what? So me just talk freely. Me I say, yo, Una would be nobody without Coach Mills. That man's a genius. Much a man there.
Bolt's criticism extended beyond just defending Mills. It addressed a broader issue of accountability in athletics. Have some respect, big man, Bolt said, expressing his disappointment in his former teammates' behavior. He emphasized how athletes should take responsibility for their actions during training sessions instead of shifting blame to their coach. This perspective highlighted the importance of personal accountability in athletic achievement, suggesting that success requires more than just good coaching. The impact of proper training adherence became clear through Bolt's examples. He specifically addressed Blake's injury situations, noting how different decisions might have led to better outcomes. When he got injured and the coach would say, "This is the direction that I want us to go," then Johan Blake would decide that, "No, this not what I want to do," Bolt revealed. These decisions, according to the sprint legend, directly impacted Blake's career trajectory and potentially limited his achievements.
What was the fallout from that?
If I want to follow nothing, if I want to, I don't mind talk about this, because that upset me.
Like it seemed like it really
Deeply.
genuinely.
Yeah, man, that upset me deeply.
I don't want to interview them or think them I'm seeing that video where you talk passionately.
Yeah, man, me not care. Even though me not afraid to call people. That's the only thing me about say, yo.
Yes.
Me not
They
afraid.
call name and
because you have to understand, me must say me dead and see this. I watch Blake come in injured. Watch Warren come in injured. Watch Bailey Cole come in injured. Watch the other little two youth them, because them not deserve come in injured.
That's crazy, Bolt.
Me watch.
That's crazy.
But if I understand, my coach is one help build me, put me on me there.
Bolt talked about how important a good coach is for an athlete. He said Mills's training helped many athletes improve and that trusting a coach is key to success. Bolt's own amazing career happened because he followed Mills's guidance. He also pointed out that athletes who didn't listen or change their training struggled to succeed.
You know, normal push, I'm step wide. When push is go over here, so I don't get nothing.
You're supposed to be in control of your foot. So if you go over there, it must get the information from headquarters.
Coach Mills's training philosophy received strong validation through Bolt's defense. The Olympic champion described Mills as a genius who understood how to develop athletes for long-term success. This assessment carried particular weight coming from track and field's most decorated sprinter. Bolt's achievements under Mills's guidance provided compelling evidence of the coach's methods, making the recent criticism seem even more misplaced.
Set. Paul ist der schnellste aus den Blöcken. Jetzt kommt er. Und jetzt ist Usain Bolt nicht zu halten. Nein, er gewinnt. 9,58 Weltrekord.
The broader impacts of this controversy extend throughout Jamaican athletics and beyond. Jamaica's sprinting dominance over the past decades owes much to coaches like Mills, whose methods helped establish the country as a global track and field powerhouse. Athletes questioning these proven methods risk undermining the system that created multiple champions. Bolt's intervention serves to protect not just Mills' reputation, but the entire framework of Jamaican sprint excellence. His words carry extra weight given his role as the country's most successful track athlete.
Ein Wahnsinn!
The timing of Blake's comments adds another layer to this situation. Coming years after his peak performances, his criticism of Mills sparked debate about athlete-coach relationships after retirement. Many athletes face challenges transitioning from their competitive careers, sometimes leading to retrospective criticism of former mentors. Bolt's swift response suggests he recognizes the danger of letting such criticisms go unchallenged, especially from athletes of Blake's stature. The exchange highlights how post-career narratives can impact current athletes' perceptions of coaching methods. The training environment at Racers Track Club deserves closer examination. Under Mills's guidance, the facility produced multiple Olympic medalists and world champions. Bolt described a structured system where success depended on following proven methods and maintaining discipline. Warren Weir's reported absences and Blake's resistance to injury management protocols contrast sharply with this professional environment. Their struggles after deviating from Mills's guidance serve as cautionary tales for current and future athletes. Statistics support Bolt's defense of Mills' methods. Blake's 9.69 seconds in the 100 meters, making him the second fastest man in history, came under Mills' guidance. Warren Weir's transformation from a hurdler with knee problems to an Olympic bronze medalist in the 200 meters demonstrates Mills' ability to adapt training for individual athletes. These achievements make the recent criticism particularly puzzling as both athletes reach their peak performances under Mills's supervision. The media's role in this controversy merits attention. Blake's comments on the Good Morning JoJo sports show gained traction quickly, forcing Bolt's response. The situation demonstrates how modern media can amplify disagreements within sports communities, potentially damaging reputations built over decades. Bolt's direct approach to addressing these comments shows awareness of how unchallenged criticisms can shape public perception. Looking ahead, this controversy could influence future athlete-coach relationships in track and field. Young athletes watching this situation unfold must balance respecting proven coaching methods with maintaining their own agency. Bolt's defense of Mills establishes clear expectations about professional behavior and accountability in elite athletics. His intervention helps preserve the credibility of successful coaching methods for the next generation. The personal dynamics between these athletes add complexity to the situation. Having trained together at their peak, Bolt, Blake, and Weir shared countless hours under Mills' guidance. Their different perspectives on the shared experience reveal how athletes can interpret the same training environment differently. Bolt's continued loyalty to Mills contrasts with his former teammates' criticism, suggesting deeper differences in how they approach their careers. This controversy also highlights the challenges coaches face in managing elite athletes. Mills's success with Bolt demonstrates his ability to handle superstar talent, while the situations with Blake and Weir show the difficulties of maintaining authority when athletes question established methods. The discussion raises important questions about balancing athlete autonomy with proven coaching techniques in professional sports. The global track and field community continues to watch this situation develop. Mills's influence extends beyond Jamaica, with his methods studied and adopted by coaches worldwide. Bolt's passionate defense helps preserve this legacy, ensuring future athletes can benefit from Mills's expertise. The controversy serves as a reminder that successful coaching methods often require complete buy-in from athletes to achieve optimal results. The lasting impact of this exchange may be its lesson about accountability in sports. Bolt's message emphasizes that athletes must take responsibility for their choices rather than blaming coaches for unfulfilled potential. This perspective could influence how future athletes approach their training and handle setbacks in their careers. The controversy ultimately reinforces the importance of trust and respect in the athlete-coach relationship.
D'aquesta mitja, Jacob Kiplimo, l'atleta holandès amb 24 anys. Aquest és el rostre del dia. Aquí el teniu. Atenció, rècord mundial.
The world was left in shock when Jacob Kiplimo crossed the finish line at the Barcelona half marathon. Had he just smashed the world record by 48 seconds? Was a time of 56 minutes, 42 seconds even possible? The Ugandan star didn't just break records, he demolished them. His blistering pace had experts questioning whether the timing was accurate. Could a human truly run 13.1 miles that fast? Some doubted it, sparking debates across social media and running forums. Was this the greatest half marathon ever? Or was there a mistake? Let's break it down. According to early reports, Kiplimo had run a 5-kilometer section between 10K and 15K in an unbelievable 13 minutes and 1 second, a pace that would rank among the top 10 performances in history for a standalone 5K road race. Such speed in the middle of a half marathon seemed beyond the realm of possibility, even for an athlete of Kiplimo's caliber. Questions began swirling about course accuracy, potential shortcuts, or whether the timing system had malfunctioned. The athletics community was divided between those celebrating a transcendent performance and others calling for an investigation. Race officials rushed to verify the data, knowing that the credibility of their event hung in the balance. The initial skepticism was understandable. This wasn't just breaking a record, it was obliterating it in a way rarely seen in endurance sports. A thorough review of the race data revealed the truth behind the extraordinary performance. While some of the initial split times needed correction, that blazing 13 minutes 1 second 5K split was adjusted to a still remarkable 13 minutes 21 seconds. The overall performance was legitimate. The secret lay in the course profile, which featured a clever combination of elevation changes that played to Kiplimo's strengths. The first 5K included a challenging uphill section, explaining his relatively slower opening split. This was followed by a predominantly flat or downhill section for the next 10 kilometers, where Kiplimo unleashed his incredible speed. The race organizers produced detailed elevation maps and timing data to support the validity of the performance. What had seemed too good to be true was actually a masterclass in tactical running and course management.
Koguana of Lesotho hasn't broken 14 minutes. There's Jacob Kiplimo, world record holder for the half marathon. He won the 10,000 meters here.
Kiplimo's race strategy showed both smart planning and courage. In the first 5 kilometers, he faced an uphill climb of 38 meters. Not huge for a marathon, but enough to slow a world record attempt. Instead of wasting energy, he ran carefully, adjusting his effort to match the course. Once past the climb, he took full advantage of the downhill section, running at top speed. His smooth transitions between different terrains proved he had both natural talent and smart racing skills. He paced himself wisely, avoiding the urge to push too hard uphill. This patience helped him use the faster sections to his advantage without getting too tired. But wait, there's more. Kiplimo's record shocked the athletics world with its incredible speed. He finished in 56 minutes 42 seconds, averaging about 2 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer or 4 minutes, 11 seconds per mile, faster than most elite runners could keep up with for even a few kilometers. His 15K split of 40 minutes 7 seconds not only broke the world record, but changed what experts thought was possible in road running. Comparing this to his 2021 record in Lisbon, he showed a similar smart pacing strategy. Historians likened his achievement to legendary moments like Beeman's long jump or Bannister's first sub-4-minute mile. Once verified, the performance turned doubt into celebration, marking a truly historic moment. What makes this record even more remarkable is Kiplimo's post-race demeanor and comments. Despite achieving something that many thought impossible, he remained humble and analytical about his performance. It has been the perfect race, ideal temperature, no wind at all, a fantastic circuit, he explained, breaking down the factors that contributed to his success. His mention of feeling full of energy and deciding to inject a brisker rhythm revealed an athlete who was in complete control of his effort throughout the race. The fact that he never imagined performing under the 57-minute barrier highlighted how this performance had exceeded even his expectations. His decision to focus solely on preparing for his marathon debut in London showed a strategic approach to his racing calendar, suggesting that this record-breaking run might not be the last time he rewrites the history books.